Julie Graham, Remax Community Real Estate.
To what do you attribute your success?
At this point, it's a lot of combinations of things. One, support from my husband and honesty. I've told people things they don't necessarily want to hear a lot over the years, and that's worked. People appreciate honesty. And hard work. I work a lot of hours a week. I have great kids who juggle my schedule and their schedules, and I had an awesome first broker who I respected and learned from. So 20 years ago, walked into the right office and got connected with an awesome broker. So learned a lot. Lastly, I just don't forget where I started. I was 18 years old when I started, so I had to overcome a lot, gain people's trust and whatnot. So one step forward, two steps back. That's what I say every day. So.
What makes a good real estate agent?
I think a good real estate agent is not about the hours you put in or the paperwork or any of those things. I truly think a good real estate agent is made from putting themselves last. You can't think about your paycheck. You can't consider anything to do with you. You can't think about the birthday parties you're supposed to be at or be angry with people because they're wasting your time. I'd rather them waste my time than someone else's, because they're not. They're trying to figure things out. So it's someone who listens, who has patience, and enjoys their job and enjoys people.
What is the most exciting part of your job?
Overcoming problems. I like to do things that other people can't. I like roadblocks that I can hurdle. I like walking people through the process and educating them. My husband and I were young when we got married, and it's important to me to educate people through the process because I feel like that's the most important job I have, is making sure they understand what they're doing. I always tell people I don't want to hide from them in Walmart because they made a bad decision or they paid too much for a house or they weren't happy with what they did. So I love educating people and sitting at the closing knowing that everything we did was purposeful and they knew what they were doing and they meant to do it and they're happy about it. So.
How has the industry changed in the past 10 years?
When I started 20 years ago, it's so different even since then to the last 10 years. But in the last 10 years, I would say technology. I tell the agents who join the business now that they're spoiled because they literally can reach out through social media and they have lock boxes on the doors and they have the internet to utilize, and that's been such a huge change. Our sales contracts have changed. That's going to happen. In our industry, I think I've watched 9 changes to the sales contracts in 20 years, but technology has been the biggest change I've seen.
Why should a customer become your client?
Because I'm the best agent I know. That's what they tell us to say. And I believe that, only because I know in my heart when I lay my head down on the pillow that I've done everything I should have and could have to do the best job for them. And I know that I do it honestly, good, bad, or ugly, and walk them through the process and educate them. So I think that I'm worthy of their loyalty, and I like to provide them with my services because I know that I'm good at what I do.
On a day in which you would conduct no business, what would your perfect day look like?
First of all, I can't remember the last day that existed like that, but the perfect day for me would be just spending some downtime with my 3 kids and new daughter-in-law, so I guess I have 4 now. My son got married in July, and I have a soon-to-be 13 and 11-year-old, and they're my world. They're why I work so hard. So I would spend time with them and my husband kind of doing nothing.